Hi there, this is Kate Petty with LG. I'm the CreateBoard specialist, and today we're going to be taking a look at a request we get a lot. It seems like organizations are always asking, how can I annotate and mark up our documents collaboratively or whatever we need on the CreateBoards with our teams? So I'm going to show you two ways to do this. One is to stay within your cloud drive ecosystem. So whether you're a Microsoft user with OneDrive or a Google user with Google Drive, I'm going to show you how to take a PDF and open it within the drive itself, be able to annotate on it, and then export it right back into the list for your cloud drive. That way you're staying completely in that ecosystem. You're never leaving it. And it's really nice and handy that they offer that. Both of them offer that for their users. Now, the second way I'm going to show you how to annotate over documents is actually my favorite, and that is to open our LG note-taking app and then import that PDF from one of your drives. And then no matter how many PDF pages you have, it'll open each PDF page on a separate slide. That way you can just use our arrow to go through the different slides that you need to, be able to use our entire array of whiteboard and tools and apps, and then be able to export it right back into your Google Drive or your OneDrive account. So let's take a look at both of those and how to do them, and you can decide which one you like best. Okay, so as I mentioned, there are two ways to annotate that we would suggest. One is to stay completely within the ecosystem of your own Drive account. So whether that's OneDrive or Google Drive, you can stay within that ecosystem, pull your PDFs in, annotate, and put them right back out. Now, you also have the option to use our LG note-taking app, where you can actually import your PDFs from either of those drives, use all of the tools that our Annotate feature or our note-taking feature has, and then export them back. The one thing that is really important is that you sign into the board here. So you want to make sure that I have my Google account and my OneDrive account. But it does support multiple accounts, and you can pick from those accounts, and you'll see that in just a little bit. So let's take a look first at the OneDrive ecosystem. So this only works with PDFs, and so I'm going to go ahead and open a PDF here. And as it loads, you're noticing that it has the toolbar down at the bottom, and as it loads a little bit more, we're going to see on the bottom an Annotate feature, which is that second option right there. So it's going to keep loading. This is kind of a larger document. And we'll just kind of move into a more, I don't know, exciting part of the doc. And maybe we'll discuss these images. So now I'll be able to take the Annotate, and I'll be able to, let's just draw. We can change the color to red, and we'll make it a little thicker. And then we can say, you know, hey, this is not enough room. And maybe I made that drawing too thick. So when I'm finished here, all I have to do is go up to the left-hand corner and click Done. And when I click Done, it's saving it right back into my OneDrive account. I can leave out of it, and I'm completely done. So it's super easy. Again, only works with PDFs. So make sure you have a PDF to use for that. Now, the next one is in Google Drive. And in Google Drive, I'm just going to go to my files and click a drawing here. And when I find the PDF I want, it'll load up for me. And once it loads up, Google's kind of interesting. It makes it really, really small. And then once it's loaded, it's huge, which is really nice. So you can go through it. And then and I'll move my little timer here. Once I click this purple pencil in the right-hand corner, it actually condenses it again to make it a little more manageable. And I can zoom in and out on the smaller rendering if I want to, but it's a little more manageable. And now I can take my pen and I'll make it a little thicker as well. And I can, mark up this drawing as much as I need to. And then what I love about Google is it offers to do two things for you. Now I can save this document with that drawing markup, or I can keep the original and save this as a copy. So that way I have my original drawing, but I also have this copy of this collaboration that I might have done with my team. So I'll save that into the Google Drive. And again, I never left the Google ecosystem. Everything is right there. So those are the two options we have for OneDrive and for Google Drive. Now I want to share an option for our own LG note-taking app that you might like just as much. So I'm going to open our note-taking app, and I'm going to go to Menu and then Import. I'm going to import a PDF, and it's going to ask me which, if you look here on the left-hand side, which account do I want to import from. So I'm going to go to my OneDrive account, and I'm going to tap on a PDF and open it up. Now, what's really nice is it takes the number of pages that are in the PDF and assigns them to different pages in the whiteboarding app. So they're really, really easy to move through. I don't have to scroll up and down to be able to do that. I can just click through the pages. So we're just about done importing the pages. And once they're imported, you'll see that now on the right-hand side with these arrows, I can move through the pages really, really quickly. But I also have all of my options to be able to use with this particular rendering. So I can discuss where the house is, where the duplex is, maybe the neighbors adjoining property, and then I can go to the next slide and we can continue with whatever we need to continue with. Now, when I'm finished marking this all up, I'm just going to go to the menu and then export, and I can export this PDF right to, again, my LG CreateBoard, my OneDrive account, and click OK. And now I'm exporting it, it's saving it. You can change the file name to what I need. And then let's call this part 2. And now I'll be able to find that in my OneDrive, and everything will be there. So those are 2 ways to be able to annotate, whether you're going to stay in the ecosystem for your OneDrive or Google Drive accounts, or if you want to bring those PDFs into the LG note-taking app and have them on different pages to be able to go through with ease. I definitely actually like the LG version better. It is a lot more efficient and manageable, but staying in one ecosystem definitely has its benefits as well. So I hope that was helpful. Let us know if you have any more questions or needs as far as annotating over any sort of documents that your company is working on.